Hi guys, so this is Kiana again, and this is part 2 of the Census 2020 lady. So I think where we left off last for part 1 video was that she just had an attitude and the banging on the door and the constantly ringing the door. Like, lady, I can hear you at this point. So I didn't answer the door because at that point I was just annoyed. Didn't answer the door, didn't answer the doorbell, nothing like that, right? So she fills out another slip and slips it in through the door. You know what I mean? So I call my fiance. I'm like, this same lady just knocked on the door, banging on the door. I mean, it's just acting like a crazy lady at this point. And I swear I'm not over exaggerating this, right? And so call him, tell him what happened. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, something is going on. I don't like, what is going on? We've already filled this out, this, that, and the third from the first interaction, right? Because we just didn't want to be bothered again. So after the phone call, I say about 10 minutes after the phone call, I don't know what it was. Something said, Kiana, check the camera. Check the ring, check the doorbell camera. So I go on there, you can like rewind and everything. So, and this is not an ad for them. So I go on there, I rewind it to where it started, showing her walking up to our doorway. And it shows the knocking, the banging, the constantly ringing the door. It shows all of that. What I did not know was that at the end of all of the craziness, before she slips the paper through the door, she says, well, I guess they're not home. I guess they're out trying to pay for the house that they can't afford. Right? So immediately I was just furious. Like, why would you say something like this? Like, lady, you have no idea who we are, what we have, who we know. You know absolutely nothing about us, right? And so I was just furious. And she goes on to say, well, I guess I'll come back. And just things like that, just things underneath the breath that I couldn't hear. And I was just shocked. I was surprised because you think of Census 2020, that's not what's supposed to come to mind, is that they're going to have an attitude, they're aggressive, they're banging on your door, they're rude, and they say that you can't afford the house that you own, right? So the houses that I live in, we have a Facebook group specifically for the residents in this community, right? And so I posted on there about the Census 2020 lady. Remember the first video, I told you I live in a very strange neighborhood. And so I post on there pictures of her, because you can take pictures through the doorbell app. And so take pictures of it. I put it on the post, and I just put just a simple message, hey, there's a rude Census 2020 lady going around banging on people's doors, saying slick comments, this and that and the other. Is there any way that if someone can tell me where I can buy a no solicitors sign, right? Didn't know that the no solicitor sign does not work for the Census 2020 people. Found that out during the post, right? So people on the post, they're, I understand. I got the same thing. 2 or 3 people said I got the exact same lady at my house ringing my doorbell, and was actually upset and caught an attitude because I was running out the house, or I was in a rush to go do something, or, she scared the kids. There's people on there agreeing with me and with everything that I said, right? Not even 5 hours go by. The Census 2020 lady makes a post, y'all. She's in the neighborhood. She lives in this neighborhood. Like, she's one of the residents. I didn't know that. I mean, I could care less, but I didn't know that, right? So she makes a long, exaggerated post. Oh my gosh, I just read some of you guys' post, because I wasn't the only one to make a post. I was just the last one on yesterday to make a post, right? 5 hours after that, I'm so sorry if I offended anyone. That's not my intent. I don't even want to go to your houses, but this is my job and this is what they have me to do. It's hot outside, this and that and the other. Listen, lady, I understand all of that, but it doesn't mean that you have to be rude. You know what I mean? I didn't make you work this job. I'm not telling you to go outside and walk around in the heat. You can take your car. Like, there's other options. Like, if you're not happy at your job, quit. Start something else, right? You don't have to have an attitude everywhere you go, because I wasn't the only one, again, to make a post, right? So she just sends this little heartfelt message on the residence page or whatever, Facebook page. And shockingly, the exact same people who agreed with me on my post, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't know who could ever think you're rude. Really? So what that did for me was let me know that some people in this community that I live in are just totally backwards, totally flip-flop. And I will say this, they stick together. They stick together. That's for sure. I'll leave it at that. And I don't know. I feel some type of way about it, but I'm not going to like make another post or anything like that. It's nonsense at this point. It is what it is. She did say, though, that she will be back over. We've already filled this out online. Apparently, it doesn't matter. She will be back over. So I just feel like some people are trying to say, oh yeah, this girl said this about this lady, but she's so nice. I don't think she could ever do this. Maybe you're wrong and you just agree with me. I don't understand. It is what it is, though. So yeah, I just wanted to come talk to you guys about this because it was heavy on me yesterday, because that's when it happened and all these posts start coming in and all this stuff. It was crazy. Let me tell you that. It was very crazy. So it's over now. I could care less about it now. I'm not upset about it anymore. If she happens to come back over, if I am busy again, I will not answer the door. If I'm not busy, I will answer the door. It's simple. Respect what people are doing during the day, and don't be rude, right? So, guys, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. If you do subscribe, please let me know in the comments so that I can subscribe back to your channel and view your content as you are doing my videos. So, peace and love. Bye, guys.